Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Crosswatchers, welcome. This is your monthly love prediction reading for October. It still is a general collective reading, so please only take what resonates. Use your discernment. Time is fluid and we all have free will. What are the best and highest messages for Cancer in the month of October when it comes to love, please, Spirit? Free yourself, forgiving and learning. Unrequited love and children. Ooh, someone feels left out in the cold. I'm getting Five of Pentacles energy of that unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. What I feel is there's not enough time and attention to keep this relationship going. It's time to free yourself from the burden of perhaps a little bit of codependency when it comes to waiting on someone who may be dealing with children, or you might have to take the children and free yourself from an unrequited love situation. I'm getting two storylines. Free yourself from waiting for someone who isn't giving to you because they're giving to their children, or free yourself and the children from someone who has little time for you. What's the unrequited love? King of Cups. Yeah, this is emotional maturity. This is support, compassion. Why? Why the King of Cups for unrequited love? I mean, that's your energy. King of Pentacles. Someone's too focused on work. Queen of Swords. And only showing half of themselves. Yeah, someone's really busy with work. Although I do get the sense that, like, what else is at play here? Forgiving and learning, though, was at the bottom of the deck. Maybe it needs to be part of this reading. Forgiving someone for not being there when you needed them the most, to help out with the kids. Because I kind of get, like, fathering energy from this, regardless of gender. Like, the King of Cups is someone who's emotionally available, and the King of Pentacles is someone who is protecting and providing, and they're both very nurturing energies. The Queen of Swords sets clear boundaries, so I do feel like you had to step into your Queen of Swords energy, again, regardless of gender, just to give this person an objective point of view to say, hey, especially if this had to happen before this had to happen, you know, I have to forgive my person, or you might have to forgive a past person. There's an element here that if you're not in a relationship but you meet someone who is very astute business person, it's hard to kind of pin them down to hang out with you. Kind of Capricorn-ish energy coming through here, but this is Taurus. King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. There's someone like stubborn about what they need to get done, their list, you know, stubborn about, they've got a set goal in mind when it comes to money. It could be you. Flip it if you need to. But if you're single and you've met someone and it reminds you of someone who you used to be in a relationship with, and you're like, I don't want breadcrumbs from you, and so you're very direct with this person, you're very fair, but you're very direct in your communication with this person and saying, look, I really like you, I'd like some balance with you. Is there any way that I feel like an unrequited love here, is there any way that you can bring in a bit more emotional availability here? And I do think that if you can forgive and learn from this, forgive and heal from this in a brand new relationship or an existing long-term relationship, then there's a new beginning, and you can work together and actually kind of like, well, I'll take some of your workload and you take some of mine, and if we blend things a little bit better, then we can take back control of our life, and neither of us feels so trapped. You won't feel so trapped in your workload, and I won't feel so trapped in my you know, thinking that I'm going to sleep alone when I actually have a partner. Like, where are you? Why do I feel like there's a separate message, though? What is the other message here? What is the other message for, like, the other 50% of Cancers? Two of Wands, yeah, a decision, a choice. Which way do I go? Do I go this way or do I go that way? Future planning and kind of like, oh, I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. The World in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. Self-limiting beliefs and impatience and immaturity. You're getting a bit like hasty about something that hasn't closed out. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, look, for some of you who are waiting on someone, this is the waiting energy. This is the waiting energy. For some of you who are waiting on someone to close out a particular cycle so that they can be more available to you, I don't blame you though, because I feel like past Cancers have been getting this message for freaking a year. A year. You want to make plans with someone and you're like, I am really starting to wonder if this is ever going to complete and if I'm ever going to be able to... And you feel a sense of like guilt for feeling this Page of Wands in reverse energy, for feeling like I don't want to keep going. I don't have any energy left. Yeah, it seems like a good pairing, especially if this person is dealing with a situation where like your person is dealing with a situation of divorce. Okay, Queen of Swords can talk about a divorcee. Yeah, you've been really patient waiting for this to close out, but I do get the sense that like, you understand it could be a good thing, but like how much longer do I need to wait? Because it's very slow moving, like molassously slow moving. And especially that this could be a situation that, again, not talking about someone being a gold digger, but there is an element of if we pull our resources together, collaborate, we could actually be so much better off. And you're in a position, a financial position, where you need some protecting and providing. And you may be the one that's emotionally available to this person, but you're getting Jack back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually getting a little bit antsy for you. Tell me more about the Page of Wands in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's really giving you a lack of motivation. It's really draining the wherewithal to continue. Like, oh, I don't know if I've got it in me to keep going with this. Like, this is just frustrating energy. And it's like a wasted opportunity, wasted enthusiasm, wasted ambition. And it's especially if this person like gets you going when you see them and it gets you excited again, and then nothing, deflated. Like it's like a balloon and all the air's coming out. You might even be really depressed about your job. And again, I use that word lightly. I'm not a medical professional by any means, but it's just a lack of results. You're wanting to leave a legacy. You know it's your birthright to have wealth and family and ancestry and affluence, but without this cycle closing, the blessings are blocked. And you're really wondering, like, should I stay? Should I go? How do I push past this comfort zone to step forward for myself, to free myself, to take back control of my own life? And how do I forgive from this experience? Like, it's starting to get so frustrating. Anything else? How does this solution pan out? What's the solution here? Strength, self-love, respect, unconditional love, courage. It's like you teeter on the edge of, I don't give a crap anymore, and oh my gosh, I need to be strong for this person. Oh God. The Tower. Look, I think things are just about to change. You know, it's like 3 feet from gold. 3 feet from gold. It's almost an energy of like, if you act too rashly, there may be disaster. But I also feel like sudden revelations are coming. Why? What's this Tower? What's the sudden revelations that are coming? That's the full energy of a new beginning. Of like, all right, I'm free-spirited energy. All my burdens are packed up and done with. You do have to speak up, regardless of whether you resonate with this sentence or this sentence is what I want to say. Okay, so it feels like you've got a prepared speech. When I say sentence, it feels like a prepared speech. Either way you go, you have to communicate. King of Wands. Someone's finally going to step up, and and this comes up over and over and over again, Cancer, that you may be dealing with a Leo. You may be dealing with someone who has a lot of daring and charm, but they're just not using it in your direction. They're using it because they've got to pay attention to their coin and their contracts and their something that's very logical and critical and yeah, in a way protecting children. Although for some of you, it's like your unrequited love is stopping us from having this family, okay? Yeah, we might have the money, but for what? Like, we won't have... Oh, goodness. Queen of Cups. Okay, so you've got the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups, and now you've got the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Someone's going to move out of their, like, very practical mindset and very safe, boundaried person into, all right, I think I can take a bit more of an optimistic approach. I can add a bit more passion to the picture. And that's when you step into your Cancerian energy, especially if this masculine was needing to repair some of his own emotions, regardless of gender, regardless of your preference. There is this energy of finally you'll have two people who are actually in their feels. And that, like, when you get some passion from someone, when you get some attention from someone, when someone gives you a bit of a vision and they plan with you and they strategize with you and they want to grow with you and they tell you that, they speak that, and they start showing you signs of that with that 3 of Pentacles energy, they start pooling their energy, they start setting goals with you and actually following through with them, then you open up beautifully. Very divine feminine energy of opening up beautifully. You're intuitive, you're passionate, and you know there's a sense of like, I know, I've been so patient. I know I've got that. There's a mystery as to why this is taking so long, balance and justice. There's a mystery. There's a higher power, there's a higher divine timing, there's angels here, but it's helping you in some way on your spiritual growth. And I know that's so freaking frustrating to hear. What else? 7 of Swords. But someone here is dealing with betrayal. Someone here is dealing with deception. And I get the feeling where you need to, and maybe even you two are like, it's unrequited because it's not even public. It's not known. And that message has been coming up a lot as well. You're sneaking around and you're like, can we please like make this a thing? Because I know you want to, and I want to. I think you're very much a part of this person's like spiritual growth and healing and their forgiving and learning of life. But for some reason, this is just putting you in a self-imposed prison for now. I mean, for some reason, for a very obvious reason, it's putting you in a self-imposed prison for now. And by you overcoming this, it's like you have to be the bigger person. And I know it's so tiring. You have to like get yourself out of this victim mode so that this person can be inspired to get out of victim mode. They're strong and they're going to be stronger for you later. But at the moment, you have to be stronger for you and them right now in this emotional way. Emotional strength, high priestess, inner strength, inner knowing. You've got to heal yourself so that you heal this person so that then you can be protected and provided for ever after. But here's the divine masculine energy as well, this daddy kind of energy coming through where, if this person has been fighting for their kids, there is a sense of balance and justice coming where you will be able to move out of this trapped, powerless victim mindset energy together. 4 of Pentacles, and then you won't be able to let each other go, but in the meantime, they have to hold on to, I'm hearing like a frayed rope. They have to hold on by the skin of their nail, like the skin of their teeth. You know that saying, like the skin of their teeth, they're just holding on, and both of you are. I strongly feel like this person does want to take moves towards you with that Emperor energy. There's a transformation that needs to happen within them, but I strongly feel you have to be your own Emperor for now. Strongly. You have to have this self-respect. You have to pull yourself up from your bootstraps and you really have to persevere. Oh my goodness. It feels like a final test. And I keep saying this, but like, please, Spirit, give us, please, fellow Cancerian here, please give us some hope. How? Give us a practical how. Okay, 6 of Cups, the Moon, King of Swords. Mental clarity, intellectual power, truth. Stand in your truth, stand in your authority, speak your truth. Remember that memories can be made here. Remember that there is more to this than you know. This is more complex than you know. I'm also hearing ebb and flow. This is speaking to our sentimentality, Cancer. This is saying like, hold your standards high, keep your standards high. Communicate where you need to communicate, but be fair. Be aware that there's deep emotional healing going on here and that it's very complex and very confusing, but it's also, you have to find comfort in the fact that there's a sense of belonging together and harmony together in this connection. If this is not your connection, if you actually do not feel like, if this is you freeing yourself from someone else, know that there's something better coming and that this time of waiting, limbo, oh my gosh, how do I do this? How do I move through this? How do I support myself? Cancerians are being tested to the max. Four of Cups again, a sense of apathy, a sense of like, don't give up on love. Do not give up on love. We're ruled by the moon, and it's Pisces energy too, and there's a sense of like deep emotions, deep healing here. There's a moving on energy, but focus on other relationships that also support you. Family, friends, and your spirit team. Strong spirit team energy coming through. This is our greatest strength, but I also feel like this is our greatest test. Please give us a card of hope. Actually, the outcome of this. Tell us the outcome. What is the outcome of this situation? What is the outcome of this situation, please, Spirit? Judgment. Final decisions. Absolutions. Wow. 9 of Wands. Imbalance, excess, inner healing. This is kind of saying if you give in, if you give in to the uncertainty and the confusion, what you will get is imbalance, continued imbalance, disruptive energies, chaos, feeling out of control, and just giving up from exhaustion. Whereas I feel like if you really take the self-evaluation moment with the judgment energy, instead of pointing the finger at this person, and you'll realize there's 4 fingers pointing back at you, you'll be able to turn this around and persevere and heal and have like a refound sense of purpose, passion, and patience as well. Like you'll be able to draw from that well of deep emotion and compassion and come at this with a sense of compassion for self. It's like you've really got to pour back into yourself in order to survive this this weight with this person. And by survive, I mean like keep it going. If you want to tap out. That's what the judgment is. It's like, what is this wake-up call telling you? What do you need to do? Hey, you. It's getting you to look within and turn it. It's almost like, let me say this bluntly. It's like surrender to the situation and give it to God and almost cut ties with your person. You can still communicate, but feel nothing in terms of you can, how do I say it? It's not feel nothing because you feel everything. Keep giving the love you give to that person, but make sure you're giving more to yourself. Make sure you're more supportive of self. Make sure you're healing yourself. Make sure you're creating your own memories and not just putting your whole entire life on pause. That is the integrity. That is head over heart. It's head over heart at this point, which is very hard for us to do sometimes, especially when we're like, but I feel there's more to it. High Priestess, moon energy, there's secret, there's illusion, there's the unseen, the unknown, the unconscious. I'm getting very 12th house energy of like needing to do some extra shadow work. And 9th house, needing to seek more from this. I think you're really developing spiritually to like a whole other level. And you are being asked, like, are we calling it quits here? If so, move forward and, put the burden down and refuse to heal this situation. If you dig from this deep well and you kind of give in to the divine timing, the divine order of things, you will find new ways to self-control, self-moderate, surrender, find serenity within. You will find the wherewithal to continue pushing forward of your own accord, making yourself happy, looking after self-love. Oh, it's so exhausting. Oh my God, I feel you. And if you are leaving a situation from that top line and heading in a new journey, it's the same kind of message. Persevere through the smoke and mirrors and the fog, low lights. And in the fog, you might meet like spirit team, it's that kind of energy of don't be afraid of the dark. Because when it gets this dark, it's bound to get lighter. I can just feel all of my teeth are like clenching hard down in my jaw. I can just feel the tension. Let's have some hope here. Yeah, transits, climate. This too shall pass. It's so close to, like, I want to say atmospherically being better, lighter energy. But Uranus and change is coming up here with unexpected breakthroughs. It feels 3 feet from gold, not too far away. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. There is change afoot. Mars in motion, okay? Continue moving in your, in your own direction. And continue activating. I want to say activating your life. Take inspired action for yourself to bring, to find partnerships that are good for you. You know, the family, the friends, maybe even work collaborations that are good for you. Focus on your passions. And when you do, I think this person will come forward, and they may come forward with more passionate offers towards you, but not the emotion behind it just yet. 55, again, change energy, conflict, instability. It just feels like this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Wow. First house and arrival. This is really calling into question your ego, your personality. What am I made of? What's my metal? Okay. Again, temperament coming up. Consciousness, new beginnings. Okay. So I do feel like we're so close to a new beginning here. You have arrived. And I feel like we're going to arrive on our hands and knees, but we still made it, you know, crawling into the new beginning. And I'm seeing like a door. And I feel like this is going to have a big impact on your glow up because of the spiritual patience and the spiritual journey. There's a spiritual strength this is required of you. Huge spiritual strength. Some of you might be Leo rising, as am I. This is taking a lot of courage. A lot of courage. What is happening in love in the month of October for Cancer, please, Spirit? I would love to tell you something else. Drive, that's Chariot, Cancer energy right there. Yeah, keep things moving. Keep your own life moving. Keep moving forward so you can be proud of yourself. And you are moving towards being held by life, being held by the universe. You actually are being protected and provided for by the universe. We've just got to like change our perspective about things. Again, ride and drive, Chariot energy. Two people are going to start moving. It's like you go first. I know it's so tough, but so low. I was getting that with that Mars energy actually. You might need to like self-satisfy, if you know what I mean, so low, to recalibrate your energy even. Don't you dare stop loving on yourself. Romanticize your life, and it's so easier. It's easier said than done, I know, but there's an essence here where you have to feel good with yourself before this person is actually going to have this new beginning. But I feel like it's so close. It's so close. Hold on to love is kind of what that purple is saying. Take it if it's you. You know if it's you or not. Space. Can we bridge the gap from this distance between us emotionally? Yeah, if we drive and we ride the wave. Drive your car. Get in my car. Cleanse energy. Okay. Hydrate. Cry. Allow for the season to change. Move with the seasons, and again, move with the moon energy. You go through so many emotions in one day, Cancer. There's an energy of going with the flow. And cleanse your mind of the burdens and the lack and the laziness. And not to say that you're lazy, but you're getting to that point of just like, I want to chuck a big tanty. Flow and trust. Okay, look at all that blue energy, very throat chakra energy, very third eye chakra energy. I open myself up to inner guidance and wisdom. I speak my truth and express myself honestly. So if you need to have conversations, you got to have the conversations. Okay, so to protect yourself and protect your energy, and just give yourself just that tiny bit of like clarity. Even if this person can't give you full answers, a tiny bit of clarity to say, yeah, it's okay. I can hold out. You give me that breadcrumb, I'll hold out. And I know that's not the best advice. Like it's almost like I shouldn't be saying it, but that's what I'm getting. twin flames, only if it resonates, okay? Only if it resonates. There's divine guidance here. Your passion ignites, and passion, like, you gotta love yourself, and there's always a spiritual element to twin flames. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Yeah, you deserve to be loved. You're going to have everything that your heart truly desires. 3 feet from gold, 3 feet from gold. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. There is an element of needing to focus on the positives at this point in time. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. That's pretty quick, but I just feel like that's all we can really... We need to just focus at this point, okay? And if you're moving away, there is an element of it. It's freeing yourself from this mental burden of impatience and actually just like, let it go and enjoy my life. And when you're booked and busy, like you're not chasing anyone, then you actually bring in that it's a divine feminine energy that then the divine masculine can chase, that can provide, protect, come through. And they will. There is, look, the cards did, it's pretty promising. The cards did say opening up, new beginnings, fresh starts. But there is an element here of you've got to do the work too. The work on you. Loving yourself first makes you very much more attractive. Okay, sending you so much love, Cancer. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Let me know if this resonated. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye.